Hello friends, it's me, and today let's watch Film Theory, the Minecraft movie got it wrong, from the film theorist. Together, let's go, let's start.
Steve in a Minecraft movie should be dead.
Huh?
Yep, if we applied real-world science to just this one scene from the trailers, Minecraft Steve won't be yearning for the mines, he'll be yearning for his grave. Hello Internet, welcome to Film Theory, the show that's all about mining and crafting the best theories. So I
Hello Internet, welcome to Film Theory. Hi.
recently did a video covering 3 mini Minecraft theories in the lead up to the release of a Minecraft movie, but honestly, there's just so much we can dig into here with this film just from the trailers. For example, after we finished writing the last script with those 3 mini theories, WB released another trailer that had one scene that really stuck out to me. Here, check it out.
Don't worry! I'm gonna cushion our fall with this water bucket! Release!
So, given this scene, what do you think happens next? Here, I'll give you a multiple choice. A, they land in the water and survive the fall. B, they slam into the ground despite the water and die horribly. Or C, they subscribe to Film Theory eagerly anticipating our next Minecraft video. Well, if you guessed A, you'd be right, and you're probably a big Minecraft fan. Yeah, this scene pays homage to a classic Minecraft trick that people have been using for years in the game. If you fall from a great height and hit the ground with no cushion, you get a ton of fall damage and die, which is no bueno. But if you land in just one block of water, easy peasy, you survive. So people decided to start walking around with a bucket full of water that they could place as they fell, allowing them to land safely in the water with no fall damage. Honestly, we've been pretty hard on this movie so far, but it's actually really nice that the filmmakers included this little nod to the game and its audience. But
To be fair, the movie in and of itself is quite entertaining and just like a kid's movie. It's fun for the kids, it's entertaining for the kids.
To do the film theory thing and actually look at this scene with realistic science, the answer here would actually be B.
Come on, don't ruin people's childhood. Okay, that's the job of the game theorist, but come on! It's childhood!
3 of these characters should be DEAD dead. Hey, if they insist on including realistic humans here, we're gonna be using some realistic science. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to do a smaller, dedicated mini theory all about this scene. And with this little diet theory, I'm gonna give you 3 ways that Steve, Henry, and the Garbage Man would be needing to respawn after this scene.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why the video is only 6 minutes, 7 minutes long. Sorry.
Walking away from this one, loyal theorists, let's jump into it. So first off, let's talk water depth. Most of you probably know that if you fall into shallow water from a great height, you're gonna be hitting the bottom hard. This is why they tell people no diving in shallow pools, because there's a good chance that you're gonna hit your head and damage your brain or spine. Nobody wants that. Water is denser than air, meaning that there will be more resistance that will slow your body down. But to make sure that you don't hit the bottom of a body of water after falling into it from a significant height, there needs to be a pretty significant amount of water to cushion that fall. Olympic swimming pools designed for diving actually need to have a minimum depth of 5 meters or 16 feet to allow their divers to safely jump into them. And they're only diving in from roughly 10 meters up, or 32 feet and 9.5 inches. Now obviously this is super simplified, there's more science going on here, but using some back of the napkin math, you're basically looking at a depth of half the height that they're jumping from. So what are we looking at here with this water in a Minecraft movie? Does it meet those guidelines for safety?
No.
Absolutely freaking not. We can see from the trailer that the water made from that bucket is only 2 blocks high. Now, normally that would mean that this water is 2 meters or just about 6.6 feet high, since each block in the world of Minecraft is 1 cubic meter. But as we mentioned in our previous Minecraft mini theories, they actually made the blocks smaller for the movie, sitting at only 2 cubic feet or 0.61 meters. That's a total of 4 feet or 1.22 meters tall. Obviously, if we use either one of those numbers, that would mean that the Olympic guidelines for safety are not being met, and it's way more likely that these 3 are going to be shooting straight through the water and hit the ground fast enough to cause serious injury or death. I bet these guys should be wishing for some deeper water, huh? Well, not exactly, because that wouldn't save them either. See, real life doesn't work like a video game. While falling into water might seem preferable to hitting solid ground, if you're falling from high enough, it would still be like hitting something solid. Yeah, you may have heard before that landing in water from a certain height would feel like you're hitting concrete. Why is that? Well, it all comes down to the surface tension of the water. If something super fast hits the water, then the tension holding that surface of the water together is going to make it feel super solid. good. You can actually go test this out yourself. If you have a bath or a sink that's full or whatever and slowly put your hand into the water, it'll slip right in with like no resistance. But if you then try to like slap the water quickly, well, you're gonna feel way more resistance. Now imagine that, but falling from like super high. This is why belly flops hurt when you jump in the pool.
And that's one of the reasons why if you parachute without parachute, if you jump out of a plane without parachute, you tend to want to aim for the trees or snows, or snow with trees, or tree with snows. You get the point.
He investigated injuries caused by the human body when diving into water from different heights and different angles, and found that diving in feet first from above 15 meters or 50 feet can cause serious injury. But if you're diving in hands first, then you only have 12 meters, 39 feet and 4 inches before you're getting seriously hurt. And if you dive in head first, that's just 8 meters or 26 feet 2 inches. Now go back and look at this clip. Steve, Henry, and the garbage man are hitting this water head first. This scene takes place in a bamboo forest, and in Minecraft, bamboo stalks can grow up to be 16 blocks tall. And using either the in-game or movie measurements, that would be higher than the injury risk for diving in head first. And that's just assuming that they're falling in from the top of the bamboo. In the clip, they're clearly falling from much higher. All in all, they'd be hitting this water with enough force to just kill them outright. At this point...
But having said that, first of all, it's a kids movie. Don't think too much about it. Please, please, please. Second of all, it's different worlds, different laws of physics. Maybe? Sorry.
You get the idea. These three might as well not have put the water out on the land at all, because hitting this puddle is going to be no better than hitting the ground beneath it. But as it turns out, well, they basically would have hit the ground anyway. See, when we enter a body of water, that water is going to move. Ever notice how the water in a glass will get higher when you put ice in it? That's because the ice is literally moving the water out of the way, and the space...
If I'm not wrong, it's called water displacement.
Created by the ice is pushing the water up. But just look at this body of water that Steve makes. It has no container holding it together. The only thing keeping this water together is the surface tension and some crazy video game logic. That means that the second that they hit that water and break that surface tension, if this were going to act like realistic water, it's gonna move right out of the way as our heroes slam into the ground beneath it. Yeah, no matter which way you look at it, no matter what Steve did here, it would have made literally no difference. Hitting the ground from that height would have killed them. Landing in shallow water would have killed them. Hitting water at all from that height would have killed them. And no container holding the water, well, it would have moved out of the way anyway. No matter which way you slice it, these guys are not surviving this fall in the Minecraft overworld.
But having said that, it's the Minecraft overworld. Different laws of physics in place. Maybe? Sorry.
You know, I do wonder if this is the only time they're gonna cheat death in this movie. Maybe you should subscribe to see if we do a Minecraft kill count in the coming weeks.
Subscribe!
But in the meantime, remember that it's all just a theory. A film theory. And cut. Up next on Film Theory. The Minecraft movie is almost here, and we have something special for you today, theorists. 3 mini-theories covering the deep lore of Minecraft, some classic theorist math and science, and a prediction for where this franchise is going.
Well, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe. Thank you. Once again, thank you so much to Film Theorist for this video. From what I know, this movie to an adult and old adult is going to be quite boring. So I'm probably like 4 to 5 out of 10. If you are a young adult, probably 5 or 6 out of 10. If you are a kid, that means under 18 years old, you probably give it a 6 or 7 out of 10. So yeah, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. Yeah, sorry. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe.